know if you saw this story, Jeremy, but basically Ron DeSantis tried to take away Disney World's rights of self-governance since they're pushing all the child grooming stuff lately. And Disney World came back and was like, not so fast. We only answer to the crown. And this is just almost hilarious if you know what's going on, because they would never ever admit this unless they were forced to in a situation like this. But they basically admitted, like, you don't have jurisdiction over us because we're owned by Britain. So for those of you who are like confused by this, apparently the land that Disney World is on is owned by the crown. And so since like 1960, Disney World has basically been a tax-free sovereign district, you know, exempt from taxes and anything to do with federal statutes. And they basically claim to just be like an apolitical charity. You know, Disney does a lot of charity work so that they can be tax exempt. Then they started pushing all this woke stuff, and so Ron DeSantis was like, all right guys, you want to get involved in politics? Then let's do politics. We're going to take away your tax exempt status in Florida. But then Disney World came back and pulled out this clause from the British Bill of Rights, which is a royal clause that dates back to like 1692. And it says that essentially Britain has sovereignty over any territory of the crown until the last descendant of King Charles III has passed. And
is Buzz Aldrin suggesting that the moon landing was faked? Aldrin, the second man to walk on the moon, has made several cryptic comments over the years that have fueled conspiracy theories. Aldrin, a key figure in the Apollo 11 mission, has been known to make ambiguous statements about the moon landing.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know.
What was the scariest moment of the journey?
It didn't happen.
Man, this guy has outright said it didn't happen. Like, you know, just how much do you read into things? And, you know, this guy is Buzz Aldrin, one of the guys who was on the Apollo first mission to moon alongside Neil Armstrong. And there have always been this speculation that these guys never really went to the moon and it was faked. You know, as an African, these things are a little bit far-fetched from, you know, what our reality is. But, you know, hey, why would you want to fake going to the moon? You know, I understand there was the Russia-US thing back then, that race to go to the moon, but, you know, you can just see the lies and propaganda that is peddled through the American media and to the American people, and it's just a sad situation. But hey.
Some conspiracy theorists interpret these comments as hints that the moon landing was staged. Is there more to the story of Buzz Aldrin and the moon landing than what we've been told? Even though many people have sought the truth, many people still ask the question.
Gotcha, bitch!
Are you paying attention?
The dark web's most mysterious video. Here we see human beings, devoid of all humanity, metamorphosing into wild creatures, their behavior reminiscent of ferocious beasts.
it bizarre, kinda disturbing, and a little freakish, Emma peels away a latex mask and bust to reveal the curvy Sophia. Just can't help but wonder what's going on here.
What did you think of that?
I don't know what that is.
It's scary, right?
It was nice to feel young and fresh like her.
Man, they really show you what they're doing, you know. That's an actress, Sofia Vergara, wearing, you know, who is she called again? Emma Watson, so, sort of skin, you know, and it's crazy. Can you imagine this being done on a big level now, let alone Hollywood actors? Now we are talking about presidents. We are talking about, you know, you should just expand your mind and think, how far can they take this thing if they're showing you one actress can act as another? Guys, it's getting spooky. The things they are telling us, the things they are showing us right now, we just have to be open-minded and really, you know, find ways to shield ourselves from, you know, these kind of things.
Gotta look at my neck. I got a fat neck. You see that, Rosie?
I do. Look at mine. It's all wrinkled.
If y'all see another Monique and that neck ain't fat,
Are you saying that you think they take people out and clone them and put a robot in their place?
well, this is what I'm saying. I don't know what they doing. I don't know what they doing. What I know is our eyes, it's like you almost saying, are my eyes deceiving me? Am I saying what I think I'm saying? So I don't know what they're doing. I'm just telling y'all, if you see me and my neck ain't fat.
You think they're nefarious? Like, do you think that it could be their aliens that's out in there taking our livers and shit? You think they're
I was doing a show in New York, right? It was the first time I shared this story public. I was doing a show one night in New York, and this guy had on sunglasses, and I said, listen, I'm not gonna keep coming back over here seeing you with these sunglasses. There's no sun in here, and you being disrespectful. I need to be able to see you, right? So he laughing, and I walked to the other side of the stage. I come back. He lifted up his glasses, and everything was black.
Oh, he didn't have any eyes?
Did you hear what I said?
What?
He lifted up his glasses, and everything was black. The energy I got from him was, do you want to comment? I looked back at him, and the energy I gave him was, I'm going to mind my business and walk my ass back down to the other side.
Of admiration I actually have for China. Because their basic dictatorship.
This is Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau talking about admiring China's, you know, model of ruling because of their dictatorship. I don't know, guys. Having a you know, president from the Western world saying he's admiring China because of how they rule, you know, is not okay.
Is allowing them to actually turn their economy around on a dime.
What's that, guys? Something seems to be hitting this SpaceX rocket, and yeah, something just flew by and dropped something on the rocket. Could it be aliens, you know, not wanting Elon Musk to interfere in their affairs? I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think down in the comment section below. But this is
what the hand signs really mean. Think twice before you imitate your favorite rapper.
Would you like me to show them how the sign of the curse works? Sign of the curse? Completely different. How does it go? This is the sign of the horns. A curse sign, the two fingers extended. This way, spread apart for sort of shotgun blast, you know? The other one's the pox sign, that's three fingers extended. A pox on you? A pox on you. During the Middle Ages, this was... Yeah. Oh, yes.
be aware of what is being pushed onto you guys through these media and social media apps, and just watch what you consume through your ears and your eyes, guys, because this thing right now is getting spooky. This is and you know they've been doing this for years, but I think it's just the collective awakening of humanity that we're starting now to become aware of how these celebrities and so-called influencers move. And it's shocking just to understand that some of these guys don't mean good, man. And you know, that's just my message up there to you guys. Just guard your ears, guard your eyes, understand what you're consuming, understand that there are agendas behind everything, news, everything's just propaganda, guys. I don't know how we're going to survive, but you know, we need discernment.
That symbol that they're all doing, that symbol, he said, was a curse symbol of devils. That's the way they put curses on people. Right? And you've got people at rock concerts, they're all doing it, thinking it's cool. There they are doing these symbols. You see, and
Rothschilds come from the Orsini family. Roth means red in German, and the Orsini means red bear, little red bears. That's what Orsini means. The Grey Pope is Pepe Orsini. He trumps the black, he trumps the white Pope.
The Grey Pope is even higher than the black and the white Pope.
The Orsini is the Maxima family. They are the maximum family. They are on top. And somehow they've trumped the Colonna and the Farnese, which I know, without any doubt, through all my studies, that they are the three most powerful Illuminati.
What about Rothschild and Rockefeller?
Well, they are Orsini. They just changed their name. Rockefeller were Rothschilds. Rothschilds were Orsini. Orsini were a family which have their lines in Babylon and Egypt. They tell you that. You read their biographies. They'll tell you that. We go back to Nimrod. They tell you that. The Rothschilds say that. We go back to Nimrod. How? Through the Orsini. So Rockefeller, Rothschild, Orsini, and then you go back to the Persian and Egyptian dynasties.
Guys, those are the people that really control our world. These names that you're hearing, these families, the Rockefellers, the Orsinis, and you know, the Rothschilds. Guys, we just have to understand that everything, we might be living in a simulation, but not a simulation as we understand, you know, computerized and matrix kind of like, but you know, there's things in our reality that have been imposed on us. This is not what we chose. This is not what collectively as the human species chose how to live. I mean, guys, we just have to really wake up to the big barons and, you know, and these guys, and just, you know, take a stand. Together we're many, you know, united we stand, divided we fall.
Ever wonder why the powers that be always broadcast what they're gonna do before they do it? It's not to avoid karma. That's not how karma works. The reason is because the powers that be are archons. Archons were spoken about in the ancient Gnostic texts. Archons are thought forms that cannot manifest on their own because they have no love or connection to the cosmic womb, and therefore cannot utilize the law of attraction. So they use us humans to manifest by putting ideas in our faces. Once we see the idea and experience an emotion about the idea, we manifest it for them. So they don't tell us what they're gonna do before they do it. They tell us what they want to happen, and we make it happen by experiencing negative emotions about it happening.
What does the music do to you when you listen to his music? How does it affect you in a certain way?
By even the act of listening to it, you are participating in a satanic ritual.
You can't listen to this music and say you don't feel something, because you do. I'm sure you would probably feel either hate or fear or rage or something.
This is the reason why most music artists and actors are demonic. In fact, the majority of Hollywood celebrities are Satanists and devil worshippers. They are warlocks and witches. Their duty is to make ritualistic music in order to make many people who listen to their songs in the name of entertainment to unknowingly take part in satanic rituals. Here are a few names to help ring the bell: Beyoncé, Lady Gaga, Travis Scott, The Weeknd, Drake, Katy Perry, Doja Cat, and Taylor Swift.
They really don't hide their secrets anymore.
Let the big secret about climate change spill out. Take a listen.
When we invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population.
Okay guys, tell me, have you seen...
Spill out, take a listen.
When we invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population.
Man, guys, that's, if for those who don't know, that's Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States of America, saying that when we invest in clean energy, this and that, and reduce population, you know, we can save the planet. Where did this notion come from that the world is overpopulated? I don't know. We are densely populated around some certain areas, some cities, but the world is so vast, guys. I don't know if you guys have had the chance to travel on this earth and just realize how vast and how much land there is. This notion of overpopulation, guys, I don't agree with it.
Okay guys, tell me, have you seen this clip yet?
Jail, you can quit building the wall.
Mexico is paid to build a wall. Did you hear about that? You know why?
Why is that?
Okay, so whoever's over here, they're going to try to go back.
You're going to try to go back?
To Mexico. Getting ready for a collapse, you know, in the dollar. So they thinking that a lot of people is going to start
trying to go back?
Yeah, so now Mexico wants to hold everybody back.
Guys, that's it for today. Thank you much for sticking to the very end of this video. If this video was a happy moment for you, a joyful moment for you, you can leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you feel inclined to, and let's meet on the next video.